Hello everyone, welcome back to cyberLKC. So it's day 2 of hacking journey with Black Hat Python, and today we are diving into networking tools because let's be honest, the network is where all the real action happens. Imagine this: you have infiltrated a target system, but there is a problem. No netcat, no Wireshark, no fancy hacking tools, just a plain Python installation. Sound like a dead end? Not at all. Python's built-in socket module is all you need to create your own networking tools from scratch. With it, you can scan for live hosts, intercept and send packets, build TCP and UDP clients and servers, even create your own netcat alternative with a built-in shell. In today's session, we will start with the basics, writing simple clients and servers, and then move towards more advanced tools like a TCP proxy, and this is the foundational for the bigger projects ahead, including host discovery, sniffers, and even a remote Trojan framework. So grab a terminal, let's start coding. So first we are going to cover is TCP client. Uh, so it's the directory which we created yesterday. So I am going to use a terminal to open our code editor in this. So here we are. So first we will start with TCP client. So let's go into our editor and start. So I'm going to create a TCP client file, Python file, and also I will start our virtual environment which we created in previous video. So it's already started in my environment, but so I will tell you how you can start your virtual environment which you created in previous video. So just type this command. Your virtual environment will be get started. So let's get into coding. So TCP client, for this we are going to use our socket library, and we need to install also, but I've already installed, but you can install with this command. So it is already installed. So let's get started with our code. So I've imported the library. So first we are going to set our target host and target port. Like for now I am sending request for google.com, and our port, let's go for HTTP. So next we need to define our object. So AF inet indicates that we are going to use IP version 4 address, and sockstream indicate that we are setting up a TCP client, and for UDP we are going to use a datagram. Next we need to connect with our host or target. So now we can send our data, like I am sending hello world, and it will send acknowledge or whatever from the server. So we are going to print our, first we need to get response. Now I am printing our response with decode, and next and final is closing our connection after receiving or sending our data. So it's the basic of how you can create a TCP client. We will run this later, just save it now. And so next is our UDP client or UDP. It doesn't have any client or server because the UDP just send packets. It does not wait for any connection. So let's start for our coding. Same page socket. So I'm just copying this because it's the same, but we need to make only 2-3 changes. Like first we need to change this is for only TCP. For UDP we are going to use, so let's go data graph, and we don't need to connect because it's a connectionless as we know, and we need to use send to and specifying our target host and port. And for receiving we are not going to get any response, so just we need to you get data and address with this, and next is closing our client. So but we need to change the target as per the requirement. So next we are going to create our TCP server which will receive all the requests. So let's get into coding. TCP client, sorry, server. So this is a bit complicated. Let's start with same, and we are going to use threading this time because there can be number of requests together, so we need to handle all of them, and server will have 0.0.0.09998. So first we are handling the client, creating function for that. It will get the client socket, and we need to handle that. And printing the received data. And sending acknowledgement after successfully receiving that data. And now we will create a main function which will handle and receive the request, setting the object, finding the IP and port, listening, So this is just setting up the server. Now we need to listen to our client. Now handling the number of processes if it come together. Target will be our this function which will handle the requests from clients, and arguments equals to that client. Just starting the handler. So let me give you a brief about it. So first we create a server that binds to this IP address and port. It listens all available network interfaces and it will bind through this. And next it will listen for five clients, up to five clients in the queue, and then it will accept the connections, and it will print client's IP and port. Then we have set it a thread that will handle clients, and it will then receive and respond with acknowledgement. Let's run this. First we need to start a TCP server. It's an error in the line 15 slide. Yeah, there should be double bracket. Let's rerun it again. And next is line 20. In this line, it should be server.accept, not socket.accept. And also here you need to change the single quote because it will conflict with double quote. And yeah, let's rerun. So yeah, now it's listening. So let's send request from client. We need to change the target host and port, and port is 9998. Yeah, let's run another. It receives acknowledgement successfully, and yeah, here it is. It successfully connect with it. And for UDP you can send packets. Let's run this also. This is all for this. In next we are going to continue this networking concept with Python. So thank you.